This is Eddie Hearn, Matchroom Boxing. You're watching Sporting Icons. You don't need to be anywhere else.
Thank you, Debrizzy Boxing, for sending me this link, and I shall put this link for you guys in the description box as always. So Anthony Joshua back over there in America making waves. In fact, him and Tyson Fury have made more waves over the last few weeks in America than what Deontay Wilder has for 10 years. Unbelievable, right? I think Wilder's stock is dropping by the minute, and people are just seeing him for what he really is, which is a cherry picker and don't want to step up. Anthony Joshua was, of course, yesterday with Max Kellerman and that, and they introduced him as the champ. And today he's on the ESPN show, JALEN and JACOBY. And again, they introduce him as the champ. Anyway, they asked him the question, of course, about Wilder. Now, bear in mind, Joshua's not over there to talk about his next fight, okay? He's there to talk about DAZN, okay? Canelo, Rocky Fielding, and so on. But of course, they're always going to ask him the questions. Trying to get hold of Anthony Joshua is like trying to speak to the Pope, okay? So all these people, everybody wants Anthony Joshua on their show. And these guys are no different. And the clip that I've seen here, as I said, description box as always, they ask him about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. Would you like the winner of the rematch? His answer is very simple. Why would I want to wait for the winner of the rematch? Why do I have to wait another 6 to 9 months for? Give me one of them now. I want Wilder. But here's the thing, Joshua, okay? Here's the thing. And I don't quite know why this kind of news hasn't got to his ears yet. Wilder and Fury signed for a two-way rematch before they had their first fight. In other words, Wilder had no intention of fighting you, bruv. You're just wasting your time, okay? They didn't bank on a draw, and out of the two, Wilder, Tyson Fury will probably fight Joshua. He has no issues fighting Joshua. Tyson Fury is afraid of no man. Wilder, he's afraid of his own shadow, okay? So he's over there, and of course, everybody's just asking him about Deontay Wilder. And he's absolutely right. Why do I have to wait for? I'm the champion. I'm the one who holds 75% of undisputed. That paper champion over there, who did lose to Tyson Fury, by the way, has 25%. He has one belt. Let's be reasonable in the negotiations. April 13th, Wembley Stadium, United Kingdom. Let's get it done. But what's Wilder going to do? Nothing is what he's going to do. Absolutely nothing. He's going to continue to call Anthony Joshua a coward and not wanting the fight, and then in the very next breath say that Joshua's begging for the fight. Make your mind up. Which one is it, right? So either way, he's over there doing the groundwork, and people are lapping it up over there in America. They love Joshua over there, and they know he is the champion of the world. And one thing I do have to disagree with him, though, because these guys, this JALEN and JACOBY, they did ask him, what did you think of the fight between Wilder and Fury? Who do you think won the fight? And he said, to be fair, it was a draw. I have a bit of an issue here with you, Josh. All right? It weren't a draw. Tyson Fury won. He got screwed is what happened. But he is right in the sense of, if you're going to somebody else's country, you pretty much have to knock him out. In other words, home cooking. All right? Tyson Fury got screwed. He really did. He had not enough food on his plate. The judges robbed him. 2 of them at least, anyway. So his analogy was quite simple. If you're going to go over there, you should have the mindset of knocking him out. And that's pretty much what Freddie Roach was alluding to, the fact of, because you're in somebody else's country, knock him out. If there's an opportunity, knock him out. And Tyson Fury could have knocked out Wilder on a couple of points in that fight. I don't think too many people can disagree with that statement. Even though Tyson Fury is not the biggest puncher in the world, we all know Wilder has a very, very suspect chin. You don't like it on the whiskers, as Tim and White said about him. And Josh was right. He says, if you're going to go invade another country and dethrone a king, you don't just go over there, take the queen by the finger and walk her away. No. What you do is you grab her by the hand and you slay the king. And that's how you get the prize. So it's a pretty good analogy, to be honest. I don't know if he came up with it himself, but it's pretty good. And he is right. You do have to make it dominant. And a 70% Fury, and that's all it was. It wasn't 100% Fury. It was a 70% Fury. Did that to Wilder. That shows how trash Wilder actually is. He's really, really bad. and Joshua gets hold of him, it's good night, sweetheart. It really is good night, and we will never ever hear from Wilder again, or his Wildettes and the little chorus of videos that they keep on making, saying how they really want the fight, but they don't want the fight. What they want is they want to give Wilder credit by proclaiming somebody else a coward, but they don't want the fight because they know what happens in that fight is Joshua blasts him out. Then they have nothing else to talk about. If you all notice, ever since the Wilder Tyson Fury fight, these channels over there are not getting the views anymore. They're just not getting the views that they once did, because people are realizing, you know what, you guys have been backing the wrong horse. This guy, this 70% guy, Tyson Fury, came to his own country and got screwed. A guy who fought a bin man and a lorry driver, or a bin man and a taxi driver and ice cream, whatever. Okay, he fought two below par opponents, 2.5 years out of the ring, didn't step foot in the gym, copious amounts of alcohol, drugs, food, takeaways, banned, all that kind of good stuff. And he came in there and he destroyed Wilder, destroyed him. And people say, yeah, but Deontay Wilder, he dropped Tyson Fury 2 times, so therefore he won the fight. Please stop watching boxing. If that's how you think you win a fight, by dropping somebody 2 times in a fight and not do anything for the rest of the rounds, go watch netball, go watch basketball, go watch some other below par sport. Just my opinion, I don't watch these sports. So yeah, Anthony Joshua, sorry bruv, you're wrong, it weren't a draw. So I do disagree with him on that one, but he is right. Why should I have to wait? I wait for no man. They fight me on my terms. And that's how it is. People can say that Tyson Fury is the true champion. He's the undisputed champion. And they have a legitimate claim to that in some ways, because he was the one, all the belts that Joshua currently holds, he did have to go around and defeat one man at a time to collect all these belts. Tyson Fury had to defeat one man to get all those belts in Vladimir Klitschko. Anthony Joshua also defeated that same man. But people say Tyson Fury never lost the belts in the ring. Yeah, because he never fought. Okay, but that's not to say had he fought, he would have lost him anyway. He could still well be champion, who knows? But he should be WBC heavyweight champion as well as. So he's pretty much won every belt in boxing, right? So the bigger fight is Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury. That is for sure. But Wilder versus Fury Part 2, be paper champion versus the guy who should be the real heavyweight champion, would be massive, especially if it's in the UK. But Americans don't want Wilder to leave the country. Why? Because they know home cooking and Wilder will fall to pieces. Anyway, link in the description box. Not too sure where I went with this video. Anyway, link in the description box. Go give it a watch. Drop your thoughts below in this video. Give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel. Catch you all on the next video.